Hi, it's me Georgi from new smartphone.bg team, and today my companion is the Samsung Galaxy S4, one of the hottest products of this year. The serious success of its predecessor S3 makes it one of the most expected mobile devices. It is finally in our hands, ready to be reviewed and tested. Physically, the smartphone looks and feels very close to its predecessor Galaxy S3. However, I would more likely call it a smaller and thinner version of the Galaxy Note 2 than a bigger version of the Galaxy S3. The new device has sharpened edges compared to S3. This fact allowed Samsung's engineers to increase the screen size without increasing the total size of the smartphone. The device still keeps the old plastic body we used to see in almost all Samsung smartphones of any size and kind. The screen receives a bigger diagonal now, 5-inch with full HD resolution and a pixel density that is seriously competitive even to the famous Retina display. That surely means one thing: more details in every aspect. Super AMOLED is also present here, bringing great brightness and colors to the picture. This Samsung technology makes screen contrast looks even higher than normal compared to the IPS matrix, for example. You can easily compare both technologies looking at this picture, where it is easy to recognize the bright colors of Galaxy S4 compared to the IPS of Google Nexus 4, which makes the screen looks a bit unrealistic. But this, I believe, is an intentional choice by Samsung for most of their mobile devices and even TVs. Due to its specific engineering, users feel the touch of the screen much closer to their fingers, having deeper and more realistic feeling of the content interaction. Statistically, the screen brightness is averagely lower than some of its main competitors, but we can definitely leave that to the statistics, because the screen looks bright and crisp enough with great visibility and viewing angles. Galaxy S4 comes with two CPU options, the well-known Qualcomm Snapdragon Crite as well as the Exynos 5 Octa, which is the brand new Samsung 8-core concept. Our test unit came with a Snapdragon platform combined with Adreno 320, a GPU of a high class, probably the best we have tested so far. More about the performance and benchmark results you can find in our review by Simeon Nikolov. Overall, the hardware performance of Galaxy S4 is serious improvement compared to its predecessor, which was pretty capable machine as well. It is much better performer than all its major Android competitors and even gains advantage over the A6 chip of Apple, which makes it top scorer at least until other brands release more competitive devices. It comes with 2 GB of RAM as well as available storage of 16, 32 or 64 gigs. A serious part of the Galaxy S4 presentation was dedicated to the software improvements. It looks like Samsung is seriously aiming to add more value to its devices by increasing the usability of the phone in more and more different user scenarios. Samsung's presentation of S4 left the impression that hardware will just be a nice addition to fully equipped mobile companion in terms of software. However, I would advise you to carefully choose which of the promoted functions you are adequately going to use and adapt to your way of work and the way you communicate. If your choice of new smartphone is based on the software features of the device, be sure to review the Smart Scroll and Smart Screen, the Air View and gesture control of the device, as well as the other software bonuses like the dual shot camera, S-Translator, the cloud options, etc. I can assure you Galaxy S4 has plenty of them. Despite being very attractive, their use in our everyday activities was a bit contradictional. Overall, Samsung fans will not be disappointed again. We can also add the Android fans here as well. For those still looking for a good smartphone, we can definitely say that Galaxy S4 is one of them and a very good choice, no doubt. But we can also encourage them to compare it to some of its main competitors. After all, the price is closing Galaxy S4 to iPhone 5, which is the flagship model of high-class iOS platform. More about the smartphone you can read in our full review by Simeon Nikolov and our detailed battery test by Krum Nikolov. See video description for those links. Thanks for watching, see you in our next video.